Hello and welcome. This is Manu Mishra. You are watching Flawful Feelings. Thank you very much for tuning into the video. Today I'm going to talk about Mr. Rudyard Kipling's one of the most celebrated work, If. The legend of the man lies in the title itself. A poem with such great context and history is titled If. Two letters, that is it. Well, Rudyard Kipling is a name synonymous with the Jungle Book. Yes, I've seen the movie and I'm sure a lot of you have also seen the film, the animated series. I haven't read a lot about it because when it comes to fictions, novels, or novels in general, I am a lazy reader. Having said that, poetry is not the kind of art that I want to skip, regardless of being a lazy reader. So I haven't. Well, when I was reading the poem, I searched up the context and history of this poem because a writer as influential and as powerful as Rudyard Kipling wouldn't have written something like this without some context. So I searched it up. What was the context? Well, on the 29th of December 1895, Leander Starr Jameson actually raided the South African province. I say province because South Africa was a colony of the British. They just love making colonies like ants, don't they? So Jameson actually raided the South African province with some troops and his armed men and just made a havoc, a turmoil in South Africa. And that is why it was named the Jameson Raid. Now, drawing inspiration from that, Rudyard Kipling came up with this poem, a masterpiece. I know this word is called such a feasible attitude that nowadays it just gets thrown around like confetti. But this poem is actually a masterpiece. If you go through the lines, I have a very favorite line from this poem, and I will tell you which one is that. So, without further ado, let's straight dive into it, shall we? If. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. What a wise line from a wise man. Can you keep stable? Can you stay calm when it's all upon you? The blame is on you. The failure is there. The thoughts of degeneration is there. The thoughts of losing is there. Can you stay calm? If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Everybody doubts everybody, don't they? You fail, a lot of people doubt you. Even when you're trying to succeed, people doubt you. Can you put faith in yourself? Self belief is the biggest form of belief. We've read this in motivational books, self help books. Motivational speakers have made millions out of it, just spreading the gospel, which I think is a free wisdom. People don't choose to accept, they like to pay to listen this from somebody else. But as Rudyard Kipling said, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. I mean, keep them doubting. Why not? It's a good game. Let them doubt you and you come victorious. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies. Can you wait? Can you really wait? There's a famous saying, good things come to who wait. Do I want to wait for success? No, I don't. But if it is getting delayed, do I have the will and the mental fortitude to just stay and hold my ground and not get tired of waiting and just giving up? You know what? I'm done with this and I'm giving up. Or if you lied about, people do backstab a lot, don't they? It's 21st century, they do. But this poem was written in the 19th century. So I think this man stays relevant till date, and I think he will stay relevant forever. Or being hated and don't give away to hating. And yet, don't look too good, nor talk too wise. Well, people hate you. Can you stay calm? Can you hold yourself while you're being hated and being talked about badly in front of other people? If you can, well, congratulations, you are on a different level, my friend. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim. Well, this is one of the favorite lines, not the most favorite line of mine, but what a powerful line. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. We all want to achieve something. We all want to go out there and express and win in life. Whatever winning means for you, whatever success means for you, we all want to do that, don't we? Now, when we dream about something, we relentlessly pursue that and sometimes burn out. But we don't want to stop regardless of our body and mind not allowing it. Then the dreams start becoming your master. They start ruling your psychic. They start ruling your day-to-day activities. They start ruling your behavior. You can become the worst form of yourself by just surrendering to your dreams. I know they say surrender to your dreams, but not like a slave, but like a devotee. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim, pretty self explanatory. Let's move on. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. This is the most favorite line of mine in the whole poem. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, we all win, we all lose. You win some, you lose some. Now, why are these imposters? Who is an imposter? Who pretends to be somebody else, right? In the footballing world, it is used a lot when a bang average player is really into a good team and people find out eventually that he's not a good player and they say, you know what, this is an imposter. He was posing as a very good player in a very good team when in actuality he's not. So, triumph and disaster are the two imposters. Neither triumph remains forever, neither nor the disaster. Can we really treat them the same? Can we really stay level headed when we're successful and level headed when we fail? Of course, it's easy to say and very hard to accomplish, but can we do that and be a true man? That is why one of the most favorite lines I've ever read in any form of literature, not alone this poem. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. What a brilliant, brilliant line. Every line is brilliant, so you have to excuse my exaggeration. Can you really bear the truth? Can you really bear the truth? I mean, we like to speak. We don't like to listen, do we? I like to criticize. I don't like being criticized. Can I really bear the heat of that truth? And knaves to make a trap for fools. I let that slide by because it's a line everybody should figure out on their own and it's not self-explanatory. So do some homework and do figure about this line. Or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. We try to win. We put our mind, body and soul into something. It's not accomplished. Now what we can do? We're done and dusted. We're down and out. But can we get up and rebuild it and retry to claim our position, to claim ourselves to be the best with worn out tools? When you're obviously making a building, the tools get worn out, the machines get heated up, sometimes they break down. And when the project isn't complete, can you really rebuild that project with those worn out tools? You don't have the best of equipment, you don't have the best of situations, but you have your mind. Can you really stay calm? Can you really hold your ground? That is what this line emphasizes. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, can you really do that? It's all for you to figure out. And lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. We lost, we moan. I lost, I will moan. To myself, sometimes I write in a diary that I've lost, I'm frustrated. People moan publicly. Oh, I lost and I didn't make it and all that sort of stuff. Can we really just push this aside, restart, and when we restart, not a single word about your loss. Put it behind your back and move forward. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone. And so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. Can you really hold yourself? Can you really hold your ground when things are not going as per the plan? And can you say, hold on, I am going to endure that, I am going to come out victorious? If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or talk with kings and not lose the common touch. Very, very impressive line. When we talk to a lot of people, we do try to please everybody. We cannot be a people pleaser and a winner. So hold your ground, keep your thoughts to yourself, and do not let them lose your value regardless. If I believe in something which is right, or maybe it's wrong, fair enough, it's wrong, it could be wrong sometimes, and the crowd believes complete opposite, I need to hold my ground and do not let my thoughts lose my value. Talk with kings and not lose the common touch. When we see some famous people, celebrities around, we get so mesmerized. As Lil Wayne said in a song, Nothing But Trouble, I was blinded by a highlight. That's a very poetic line. I mean, when you get blinded by that shine, that glimmer, we lose our touch, we lose who we are and we want to be them, which is unrealistic, which is plastic, and which has nothing to do with our lives. Can we really stop doing that and be ourselves, regardless of whom we meet, regardless of who he or she is, and we can truly then become great human beings? If neither force nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds, worth of distance run. A minute consists 60 seconds. Well, that's common knowledge, isn't it? Live every second to its very, very best. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Yours is the whole wide world is yours for taking, and everything that is there land, people, knowledge, wisdom, dollars, everything that is for you to take in. But do you have all these qualities that we just read about in the whole poem? If yes, then you'll be the man, my son. My teacher used to say, "Be a man." After we, crumbled in some test papers, we crumbled and didn't score much. My teacher used to say, "Be a man and stand up." I was very young at that age, but now I understand what he meant. He meant to hold your ground, to keep yourself in a level-headed position. Keep yourself focused, don't lose your virtue, and keep trying. Keep trying. Be relentless. Keep pursuing things that you want to win, and you will be the man and successful eventually. Now, this has nothing to do with this poem in a wider spectrum, but that's just what I feel when I read such poems, and especially this one. What a poem this has been. I hope you like the reading, and if any inconvenience to the sound and my face because it's very hot and I can open the fan. So you might see I'm not very comfortable sitting here. But regardless, if you like this, please like the video. And if you want more such content, do subscribe to the channel. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts and keep yourself safe. And whenever you get the slot, do get vaccinated. Cheers.